ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using his legs, it's Sampson. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The ball is caught. Good enough for the first down to the 37. No huddle now for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Horned Frogs will have to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress in the secondary. This strong safety, Kirk, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy. He's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both, but this receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. Going to be a unique matchup to follow. Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. An important 9 yards gained there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Texas. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
TCU 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the TCU offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. First down here for this offense. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Down he goes, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tight end makes the grab. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go, and gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Romero. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Makes a quick catch. Fights through the tackler. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
A loss of 11 on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll be brought down, sacked on the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period.
7, TCU, 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, third and very long. And he'll set up to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Romero. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sophomore making an impact play. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and getting the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Aiming for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
14, TCU, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Finding some room at the 25.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards.
Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, TCU.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st and goal, handoff. Make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner is brought down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throwing for his running back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Under pressure, hit as he throws. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This game is far from over.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good and still trailed on. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Throws it to the right. Here's a wide open receiver complete. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it, open.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's on the run. Launches deep. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 14, set to kick it away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the TCU offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the fifth time today. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. And they reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
TCU 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creeps.
He's looking deep here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams that...
The running back.
that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick completion to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
Second down and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
TCU 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop.
TCU 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Hands it off on the counter. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
2nd down, going to throw it. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Number 0 in the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Texas.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. It's Romero.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Sampson.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down?
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
On the return, it's Romero. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense operating from the pistol. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you are taking care of business.